I'm the wolf and she's the mouse, and he's the bear. It's a silly harmony.
Best not to ask.
Don't ask. Well, I'm very doggy. I'm very dog-like, so tap me on the head, tell me I'm being a good girl, and I go away and sit. And I'm right behind everybody all the time. I drive everybody crazy.
I'm not disagreeing.
I'm like this on stage, you know, and all the actors say, you like having a little dog around all the time. I was born in the year of the dog, which could explain it. It's when I start barking that you know that. Anyway, so knowing that Jane Goddard was going to be in it, what am I going to do? Say no? I said, all right, I'll give it a go. I'll do it once. I did it. And it was weird. It was a strange experience. And then I had started to get feelings about how I'd like to do the storylines. And I think probably, apart from the one which I'll tell you about in 2 seconds, I did one called Find and Replace, which is where I played Joe and Iris, and I finally found where I wanted to sort of go with the audience. I didn't want to, they had me doing things like blogging. Well, Joe wouldn't blog, I wouldn't blog, I hate the word. Ointment and blog, 2 words most unpleasant. Oh, and moist. Ointment, blog and moist, the words I just think should be taken out of the English language. Do you know that there's certain words you hear and you just go, ooh, I don't like that. Blog is definitely one. And so they had sort of, you know, sitting there typing on, what do they call it, funny face? You know that shit where everybody just says, I'm now going to the toilet? Yeah, right. You know, I mean, people say to me, oh, you know, I had to do it on funny face. What? Oh, well, I'm mowing the lawn. I don't give a shit. I've seen people do it, and you think, get a life. You know, go and look at a tree or something. You know, it's far more interesting than what your friend has just done. You know, I just built my water. Well, I'm sorry, I'm getting...
No,
anyway,
no, it's fine. I've just been signalled we've got 5 minutes. We want to take questions.
Do I take any notice of that?
Well,
who signalled you?
That lovely gentleman that introduced us.
I'll talk to him. No, just quickly to say, so fine, all right. No good just sticking your head round the curtain. Thinking I can't see you, because I can. Anyway, just quickly to say, so then Mark took it one step because we were talking about how faithful Joe was. Because Joe, people forget about Joe because she wore miniskirts and flashed her knickers all the time. Didn't mean that she was silly, right? But it sort of gave her an image of being, whenever you read those stupid little cards, you know, those cards, and it says, you know, ditzy assistant. No, she wasn't. That woman, when you look at some of these episodes, that woman would constantly offering her life for the doctors. Which she did in several episodes. She was actually very smart in her own way, but because of the clothes kind of spoke louder than what Joe was actually doing. And I was talking about this one day, and I'm saying, yeah, she was a bit potty, she tripped over things, and you know, but that was kind of charming, but it wasn't her essence. And we were talking about this, and Mark and Cav came up with one which will be coming out soon, which I think is absolutely brilliant, which is The Many Deaths of Joe Grant. And it's absolutely wonderful. And it says more about Joe than all the I'm sitting here blogging and funny facing.
I think Find and Replace does it better, but I'm just doing my own work down. Anyway, I think
No.
I love her. Let's open the floor to questions. Gentlemen there.
Whose skirts are shorter, Joe Grant or Amy Pond?
Whose skirts are shorter?
Actually,
Joe Grant?
you know, all that fussification, all that drama about her short skirt. Excuse me, hello. I think I had the most knicker sightings in the whole of Doctor Who in its 40 years. And I think, no, Joe had some creatures on that literally just, I don't know whether I can say this, I feel if I whisper it, we used to call them pussy pelvics.
Any more questions?
I'd be glad you asked that one.
Yes.
Yeah, you did of course do the nude spoke with the Dalek as well. I mean, do you have any regrets?
Oh yes, one of my better choices.
Do you regret the new spreads with the garlic?
Look, you know what? You can't regret what you did because that's just like stupid. Let's put it this way, it wasn't one of my most brilliant decisions. I thought it was frightfully funny, and back then, nothing was sort of, you didn't have all this expose on everything. I just did it for a bit of a giggle. And, you know, I had done some quite nice shots. Well, of course, they never, well, they did, they went out in Penthouse, but it was the offcuts, which included the dialogue, which I must admit was a naughty moment. It was my suggestion, and I was wearing Derek Nimmo's opening night sparkly boots. Which didn't go down.
I've seen that happen, actually.
And I never thought that any of those would go out. Hello, the rest is history, because now we have everything that goes out, that everything that anybody's ever done. However, in a strange way, how can I put this? I don't regret it. I know it wasn't the most educated decision that a woman ever made. But I was very naughty. I was always a bit of a rebel, darling. I look at it now and it's actually, I'm sort of glad that I sort of did it in a sort of way, because somebody else would have done. Is there anyone in this room that believes not one person from Doctor Who would have stripped off and wrapped themselves around a Dalek if I hadn't already done it? I mean, Kylie did it in hot pants. I haven't seen any difference. But you know, it was one of those things, it sort of had to be done, and Looney Manning might as well have done it, you know. But no, let's put it this way, it does upset me when it makes its way onto a computer, having just done the Sarah Jane thing, and little kiddies go up there and there it is. But then again, I'll just quickly tell you that one little boy came up with his grandmother once and said, you know, we got a big book at home, and you've got no clothes in it. And so I said, well, no, darling, you see, I had to go out and save the universe, and I didn't have time to get dressed.
One more question. Yes.
Having worked with both John and most recently Matt, did you pick up on any notable parallels or elements between playing the character of the Doctor with both?
Good question.
Are there
Really
any
good question.
parallels between John Pertwee and Matt Smith in
In this universe? This parallel. Yes. Absolute commitment to the character that they're playing. And both of them brought to, all of them have, I mean, when people say, you know, who's your favourite Doctor? I don't really have, they're all one person played brilliantly by different actors. All bring, what they have all managed to bring to it is this very slightly ethereal, not of this world quality, which is quite hard for an actor to bring that into play. And I know that Matt certainly, John certainly had it, all of them have had it in their own way. And I think that to have that feeling of an inner loneliness going through the core, because what we forget, that he's not actually a human being. And that, you've got to get this sad, you know, slightly ethereal, of another world quality running through somebody who's also very flamboyant and funny and rich in many other colours. And of course, when I said to Matt, and I felt this so deeply in my heart, because I do miss John. I miss Nick, I miss everybody, but I miss John for longer. And I said to him, I know how proud John would be of the portrayal that you're putting in as a wonderful young actor. And he was so chuffed. He said, that means so much. I said, right, now let's get on with it.
Well, I think we should leave it there.
Yes, because I'm going to start getting naughty in a minute.
Yeah, we don't. It's not.
I feel voices coming on.
We're before the watershed. So please give a big round of applause for Katie Manning.
Thank you so much for coming out on this Sunday afternoon to see this silly old person who really appreciates it. Thank you all so much.
drinks in, do what you need to do, we'll have a quick turn around and back to the next action again.
What are you having on next?
Next is Andrew Cartmel and Ben Arovich.
Ooh. I'm excited.